Denmark in the 9th century. The Viking Age. Settlements, conquest, and shaping world history. Denmark in the 19th century. Bullied by literally everyone so badly it's the first known case of national PTSD. Today in Victoria 3 we're aiming to change that. We're going to go colonizing, reaving and pillaging once more, with the ultimate aim of re-establishing the Danelaw in England and toppling the #1 great power. If you too are suffering from the awful condition of national PTSD, be sure to like this video and subscribe today to get treatment. Alright, Denmark does not start in the best of situations. We are the rank 22 in the world. We are still a Western power and we still do control our local area. But we have long since lost Norway and even longer since we've lost Sweden. Britain, in comparison, the #1 ranked great power, King William of Hanover, is in charge. But today we're going to try and turn back the clock and get back the Danelaw. So at least York, Manchester, Birmingham, try and get Cambridge. Well, I at least want to get York. And we'll see what else we can gather along the way. It's going to be very, very tricky indeed. And I'm thinking maybe we need to get a little bit more Scandinavian manpower before we can do that. Greenland's isolated, boys. What do they have there? Whaling stations, which could give us oil. I think it's worth building a port there. And we'll incorporate it. I mean, there's 20,000 people there. Or 10,000 people that need our help. Alright, let's get intensive agriculture. We're going to try and boom our population. And there appears to be a further almost 1 million people that we could take a hold of. Wait, Schleswig, you're not independent, are you? Oh, we have a personal union with them. That's really annoying. I can't annex them? Well, I can turn them into a puppet. Let's go ahead and do that. Turn Schleswig into a puppet. Put it back down immediately. The Danish West Indies? Where the hell is the Danish West Indies? Oh my god! What? They're all starving to death. Well, yeah, because there's nothing there. A sugar plantation, I suppose. That could be kind of nifty later. Alright. We're lacking in wood, chairs, a few other things. What do we start with? Some textile mills, some shipyards. We actually have a dye plantation in Danish Togo. Okay, so we do have some colonies that we should probably... I mean, let's check out our laws. I assume we have capital taxation. We assume we have colonial exploitation. Okay, so let's... We're already colonizing here? From growth from malaria. Figure something else out like that. Declaring interests. I personally think we should go for this region, because there's a lot of people here. Okay, wood and paper are expensive. We can import both of those. We're gonna need ourselves a tooling workshop. We do have a decent amount of labor, especially in the Danish Togo. The colonies are gonna bring us wealth. All right, consider we're gonna be involved in European affairs. Making friends with the French and the Russians is probably a good idea. Are they actually gonna make us... I'll just let our little ones do it. Hanover is independent. The Postal Union is gone. Some other guys in government. I'm not really seeing anything that I'd want to change right now. Presidential Republic, but honestly, it's not really that useful at the moment. Literally one guy died. 11 guys. All right, and now we're just going to do the same thing to our other guy. You probably shouldn't have helped us. Didn't actually check what natural resources we have. We should probably do that. No coal? Really? No coal at all. Or iron. Oh, Christ. Okay, we're going to have to find some of that. There's coal 9 here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Conquer Benin. We're going to have to try and basically create a little African empire before other people realize, maybe we should go into Africa. I like this though. It's already more interesting than previous Victoria 3 campaigns because like I'm a bit all over the place, really. So we do have a colonial presence. We do have decent literacy and good tech, but we're not at all ready or important enough for there to be too much of an issue. With regards to other people like presenting a challenge. So it'll be tricky, but not impossible. All right, we are pushing into Benin, unsurprisingly, given the difference in combat ability here. Once we win this war, we'll get rid of the other trade routes, which should save us some bureaucracy. A tricky-ish start, this. Sokoto itself is not a bad idea for us to take. I think they have about 5 million people. Well, 5 million GDP at the start. Yeah, 5 million people. Not very good look, is it, when we're shelling villages, but... Alright, Benin's been conquered. I actually don't want to incorporate that. No, not just yet. Oh, a port, yeah? Okay, good. We're going to need coal mines. We're going to need iron. We'll get steel before long. Bremen wishes to enter into a defensive pact. Seems like fun. Alright, violent suppression. That should get rid of a lot of the issues we'd have coming to turmoil. We're not the good guys. I hope you know this. We have to expand quickly to try and counter the Brits. We have a chance, but not a big one. Holstein, a puppet. Yeah, and that's another almost 1 million people. They actually decided to fight. That's annoying. It is going to take us a little bit to break through them. Sure, we outnumber them like 3 to 1, but it's annoying. That one more battle should do it, to be fair. Her troops are better than ours, but that's fine. I've puppeted Holstein. I'll colonize the state region because the following countries have claims and maintain interest there. So I can't do that because the Dutch East Indies will get upset. Seems a little bit unfair. Okay, well, we'll just nick them later. Okay, I've got somewhat of a steel industry going now. I say somewhat because we still need more iron But the whole iron thing is limited by, you know, the fact that we don't have iron. So I need to keep building more iron, which means we can't really progress our industry. I've sort of stopped our industry here. I haven't done this in the correct way. I've leapfrogged to try and go straight to steel, and instead I should have been building up from resources. But we've gone over that hump now. You can see that's where like our economy keeps on dipping and diving. But that's fine. I also want to try and switch my migration control so we can pull people out of this region voluntarily, of course, because we should have slavery banned, I think. Yeah, we do. Good. So, you know, people will just leave voluntarily, which is fine. So I can start doing things in the proper way. So we have an issue with wood. 219 wood. Let's start getting that going. So we can make money by shifting around our budget as well as pausing construction. So we're fine on that front. Okay, we finally started to get somewhere. Start exporting to the French. Got a good trade relations with them. I suppose the Egyptians, but that's not really that useful right now. Fish, we can sell fish. Fish to the Americans. Leisvig and Holstein are damaging our relations, which is honestly fine. Consider we could just annex the training rate, that's still fine. Yeah, we're not at all built for. It's an interesting moment there when I ran out of storage. This happens a lot with file size of this kind of scope. We have malaria here. There's malaria bloody everywhere. Very inconvenient. Why are the Americans invading Peru? Subjugate Bolivia and give them Peru. Okay, so the Americans are going a bit ham. Cool. France went after Jollof. We need to take out the Netherlands, you know. The Dutch are a little bit annoying. All right, we've annexed Leisvig. 61 infantry. We can probably do that. We nick them. Take Holstein as well. Only take like 2 years. Okay, Austria sided against us. Bold strategy for sure. French are going into Algeria. We're an obligation to Russia. See if they join, and we'll ask for war reparations from the Austrians because that'll help our economy. All right, winning on our front. We're just gonna hope that the Russians win on theirs. They do have 20 flotillas, so I'm not sneaking in a naval invasion anytime soon. All right, Vanix Holstein. That has added a decent amount of GDP and pop to our. It's actually, how much GDP is this place worth? It's worth 24%. We increased our GDP by 24% by annexing that lot. We are sort of steadily winning this thanks to the Russians. The Austrians will be submit. Oh, they'll just submit. Okay. So I can propose that. I can't propose Austrian war. Okay, there we go. Excellent. So we won our side of things, and that brings in an extra like 20k. Well, let's use that. Use it to charge our economy into the future, boys. Right. The next stage, I think, is silk. And so Sind, I believe, has dye plantations and silk. Dye plantations don't have silk, though, do you? I know China has silk. Siam, some over here. Persia's got 1 or 2, and there's a couple in Spain. All right, what's Cambodia saying these days? We can probably take Cambodia. Yeah, we'll take Cambodia versus anything else, realistically. And you have 7 silk plantations. Not that much, but that'll give us platform on which to start spreading elsewhere. 9 more in Siam, for example. Yeah, the issue is that they are a tributary of Dynam. I don't think we can take Dynam just yet. I assume you're a tributary of the Qing. A lot of dye plantations. A lot of dye plantations, and yet don't have anything else that we want. There's another option, of course. There appears to be some gold down here, as well as over here. That's British territory, so we're not going to be able to take anything of that. Loads up there. I mean, if we could take out Mexico, that's some gold there. I mean, Chile could be an option. Don't think Brunei. Brunei seems a lot better. How much gold is there in Brunei? 6 gold fields. We're going to Brunei. Do you have anything else that's useful? Not really. You just have gold. I suppose you have like a couple 100,000 people. I could take. Portugal's declared us our rival. Well, their rival, I suppose. That's fine. We can take on the Portuguese. There's a lot of dyes over here in Ashanti. Probably go through Togo and then go through Ashanti from there. Yeah, some dyes here as well. How many people here? About 2 million. Yeah, let's start doing that. We conquer North Borneo. Dude, Spain wants a bit of that action. Nice. Dutch East Indies side of Brunei. That's actually not that scary because they don't have anything that concerns me. By the time we land, it's too late. They have fewer flotillas than us. So they can't exactly do much about it. All right, there's the declaration. Time for us to invade. Should be fine, right? It's like getting line of voting going. Quickly take out their navy. I haven't actually upgraded our forces at all. I should probably do that at some point. Still, we blitz them. Only because you have more troops than them. Oh, I should have taken land from the East Indies. Oh, it's such a mistake. Oh, they voluntarily got involved. I could have taken them out. I could have taken so much more. Gold fields here as well. There's gold literally everywhere. God, there's so much gold. We're going to be so rich, guys. Let's go. Getting itchy just thinking about it. The Minion against Lubeck. That's my territory. Russia sided with Lubeck. Oh, it's the Great War. I'm gonna stay out of it. What did you want from me? Nothing. You just joined. Okay. We are so screwed when when the war reparations run out. Our entire economy is based off of them. All right, there we go. North Borneo is done. There's actually no labor here. Why is there no labor? Oh, right, yeah. That would be suited to... Ooh, that's pretty. Distracted by the birds. Not an interest in Crilly, is it? Yeah, we're wanting more gold. Or are the French going into Algeria? They're war currently. Good luck. All right, that's actually given us access to way more funds than I anticipated. Gold is helping, boys. Just chase down the gold. We'll get get to the Danelaw at some point. This is gonna happen in 3 stages, right? Stage 1, build up a decent economy and proficient army. Stage 2, go after the Swedes and the Norwegians After achieving technological prowess, stage 3, go after the British Empire. Specifically, the British part of the British Empire. Another 14k nipping in, taking it from Borneo. I mean, hell, there's some gold mines here. Why don't we just, oh, we need to get them less than cordial. Okay. That's the entire point. I found the gold. Silk. So where do I get silk from? There's some up here in the Sikh Empire. There's some in Persia, but again, both of those, I cannot. Bornu, well, I don't care about that. I don't really care about this place aside from the gold. So if people are minting gold, we're good. There's nothing on the Dutch West Indies apart from arts academies, employ 400 people, and a sugar plantation. How are we still making money? I've literally tried what I can to build as much construction sector stuff as possible. Chuck in some social mobility. National values over here. I was wondering why our capacity was dropping. Next up, we're going to build universities. This is gold there. Where else in the world is there gold? This gold thing, I'm telling you now. But they're now the 4th largest producer. Okay, so the Mexicans have gold. Orange, Peru, Bolivia, great. So there's not too much gold around. It's probably just the Mexicans. We can use... Oh, I think the war operations are done. Nope, we just have really using that much money. Can we take on 17? I think so. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll build up more troops. Or better troops, and then we just take them out, and then we just have the gold. That seems like a good idea to me. Am I crazy? Got land voting, which is always nice. Our GDP has gone up significantly in the last little bit. Still not as big as the Dutch East Indies, but we've come a long way with fewer men, which is the key part. Might need to ask the Russians to bully the Austrians again to give me more cash. Oh, trade agreement. We're gonna come conquer you soon, buddy. Oh, sulfur. I need sulfur. Who has sulfur? I think Tunis has sulfur. Do I not have sulfur? I could have sworn I had sulfur. That was one of the few. Yeah, it's one of the few things I have. Yeah, there go the good times of the reparations from the Austrians. That's fine. Sorry. Did you called whore? That's your party name. Ish. All right, guys. God, we need lead as well. Man, explosives are expensive to make. Tunis is unironically a good place to go for lead and sulfur. Bring Bremen into our customs union. Why not? All right, let's go for Mexico. Lubo wants a defensive pact. Sure. Aren't you part of the English? Here you are. I'll give you a defensive pact anyway. I'm a nice guy. All right, where's the gold? 4 gold mines there. Okay, 1, 2, and we can't take all of the gold in this war, but we can take enough. Britain would join if I offered to subjugate Mexico for him. Yeah, that's not happening, man. All right, off we pop. Hope to God this works. We do have a very global empire right now. All of this just because I want York back. I say back as if it hasn't been literally 1,000 years. Smashed up his navy. At one point, we were all the way here, as you can see from our devastation. But unfortunately, front lines. Okay, no, I want you to go on this front. Sure, you can go on that one. Like, I've been literally everywhere on this front. We are so much better than them. It's ridiculous. My economy is dying for this. The whole war, we've lost like 6 dudes. But it's cost us 160,000 because they keep on pushing us out because the stupid general is like, yeah, let's go pursue Central America HQ. This is a strategic objective. We had Mexico. We just have to sit there. That's right, you've approached the point in the video where I'll complain about front lines because they're stupid and they don't work. It's a shame because it's like, in theory, it's an interesting system, but it takes away control, which is very frustrating as a player because you can see the system not working. And if you can see the system not working and thinking, I want it to do this, and there's no logical reason why you shouldn't be able to do that, it sucks. Okay, they'll peace out. Sweet. Okay, we do have... Please have a support here. Okay, this is not good. We've taken a lot of the gold, not all of the gold. Yeah, we're gonna have to decline that. We can't afford to enter Russia's customs union. All right, we have a glass shortage we need to solve now. I skipped everything too fast. Porcelain. What? Do I already have a glassworks? Where is it? Oh, it's here. I don't want to make... No, prioritize glass, man. We're building all these gold mines in North Borneo because they're depleted. Our income is basically just gold. that's I chased the gold and it was successful. Yeah, a little bit too successful. We also need to secure ourselves some more sulfur. And unfortunately... There's one place that has lead and sulfur. Just close your eyes, boys. Spain side with Tunis, that's not going to matter at all. Andreas Shifter is going to be the man of the hour. Oh, boys. Close your eyes, lads. Oh, this hurts to see. I'm talking about our construction efficiency over here. I should get rid of most of it, though. 30% increase now. Just from beating the people. Who'd have thought? Didn't expect them to try and invade me. They've tried once, they'll try again. But we need to do this quite quickly, actually. It's lucky they caught us. In 3 days' time, we're leaving. Well, we were, anyway, until we got interrupted. There's the Tunisian Navy. It's about to disappear. They interrupted me again. That was made me think that once we land and establish a little landing zone, they're going to be able to invade Denmark, really. If so, I should probably grab some conscripts. There's something just wrong about this. Yeah, we don't have any dyes, do we? That is next stage. Because we could probably upgrade our textile ones pretty dramatically if we had dye. Do that and see what happens, I reckon. Most importantly, though, we need our sulfur mine. Does mean we need to do our old road maintenance, violent suppression shtick. Also over here, I'm doing some stuff, aren't I? It's a lot of Catholics, so it takes 5 years to incorporate, which is nice. So it's high time we actually built up a navy. Maybe we build it up. Actually, I think a Tunisian navy might be an idea, you know, because this lot are all employed, whereas all the Tunisians are unemployed, which is an issue we're having in the modern day as well. So maybe just build a bunch of naval bases and see how it goes. Oh, I think you lot are incorporated now. Timing's right? Nope, 22 months. Well, close. But realistically, after this acquisition, we should have all of the base resources we could need, apart from silk and dyes. If we had silk and dyes, we'd be absolutely golden. Not to be confused with our major import of gold. You're a constitutional empire. I have questions. But mostly, and I'm sorry for this, I kind of want to puppet you. Like, my EU4 brain is really pinging off going, dude, they've got a lot of cores. I don't know if that's how it works, but it'll be fun to try it. Oh, they just instantly, I didn't even see. Okay, cool. So now you're my puppet. Agreement with the French? Yes, please. What I also want to do is conquer North Angola, because there's dyes there. South Angola, less important to me. Does it have anything that I need? North Angola, though, has dyes. We don't have that much infamy. I mean, do I want to... Pretty sure there's like coal. Yeah, there's coal and iron over here. There's nothing really of value over here, is there? All right, I reckon they'll back down, which is a shame, because I really want North Angola. Yeah, they back down. Is that Sind? Oh, I want to go off to Sind. No, it's barley. Okay, we're good. Still need dyes, chaps. Still need... Well, actually, I think... Do we have dyes? We've got dyes somewhere. We've got 4 dye plantations. We have dyes. I can see them here. Dye plantations. Where are they? Benin and... Oh, did not need Angola. Happily enter into a defensive empire. A defensive empire? Defensive pact with the French Empire. They're doing quite well. Apart from, you know, the French legitimist just revolt. Okay, look. You have to understand something about me and Victoria 3. When I play it, my brain goes numb. I tap into the numbers. That's all I can see. Remember what I said I was going to do after Sweden? I wanted to form Scandinavia, didn't I? What do I need for this? Oh, we're a major power. I didn't realize. Ooh, okay. Now we can start colonizing kind of properly. Okay, can't get rid of severe malaria. We can start doing some stuff around here. Get pan-nationalism from now. And we can start launching a play. What's this? What? Why would I... What? So, you want me to fight the British Empire in return for... banning slavery in Mysore? No. Right. I think it's around time we start making plans about Great Britain. If we have the French Empire on our side, I'm feeling a bit more confident. We just need to land an army there. The issue, of course, is this. 220 flotillas. That's a lot. But not impossible for us to compensate for, because the AI generally... Ooh. The AI generally doesn't upgrade its ships to the latest technology, because it doesn't understand that... well, okay, let me put it this way. The AI, as far as I understand it in this game, will switch ships provided they have the back end sorted first. And so they don't really foreplan. The AI is very reactive in this game, which is why a player can generally leapfrog them. So we know that we're going to be building these massive ironclads, and so we're going to build we're going to build ammunition bases and naval bases to compensate for such. The Ottoman Empire is now Turkey. Can't say I expected that. Time we took the last of the gold mines. Probably a good idea to take this province as well. Link up our... Everyone is in support of child labor, restricting child labor to the point where if I click this button to cancel it, my nation erupts into complete anarchy. All right, Danish Togo's done. Gold's been depleted. It's actually good for us because then we get gold mines in there. British have also got... I'm colonizing like 3 places at once. So they're doing like 3 as well. More people are joining the... I think, hang on. All of my agitators to create restricted child labor. Yeah, I think let's get another one in. Who wants to preserve it? Who? Where's the support? There are 6 dudes. This was 315 more lead. We need way more lead. Immediately there's a lead shortage. But it eases off the wood shortage. So that's why I did it. I was about to say, what's this going on in Mexico? And then I realized it was me. I'm what's going on in Mexico. Also, I accidentally said that the over here earlier, because I know people have quoted me on it. I said, oh, well, they're also Catholics. So this should be fine. Yeah, they're Catholic, but we're not. We're Danes. We're Protestant. So we've got pan-nationalism now. Start getting everything else up to snuff. Now, this is going to be a big one. I'm declaring for the Scandinavian leadership, which puts us at war with a lot of people. Here's the thing, though. That is not an ironclad. We have ironclads. So I'm pretty confident, actually. Even the English don't have ironclads. Okay, we can swaying the Austrians is probably a good idea. Offer obligation, I don't really want to do. Offer a regime change in Norway. I don't really care about that, so that sounds good. Should pause it a little bit, give our boys a bit more time to get there. Because our guys are coming from Africa. They're not coming from Denmark. Take Norway as well. I don't know where we go, but... yeah, that's not looking too hot for them. I'm moderately disappointed that the Prussians have full morale here, given that we should be raiding them into hell. I've decided, why not just go around the back? You know? It'll take us 3 weeks. We open up a second front, which is going to be good for us because we have the numbers. More importantly, we'll have the capital and they'll have to scramble to reposition. Why ironclads are important, man. And it was uncontested. Nice. On a back that the Austrians can hold that front. Yeah, Prussia's getting swamped now. Russia's capitulated. Well, this has been a bloody battle, this one. The Netherlands are done. Am I going to lose that? Oh! It's not sure. It's going to be close. It literally came down to like 20 men. I'm going to go advance in the place where we have guaranteed superiority. And then defend in some of the other fronts. No, we're just going to hold what we have. War score's ticking up. Let's just, oh, nice. There we go. Wait, what? Norway had a regime change, but I wanted ownership for my... Okay, interesting. Let's just see what happens if we do this. Lubeck's apparently involved. I thought we had a defensive pact, man. That's not cool. Quite frankly, I have no idea what's going on. Kind of surprised that my raiding of this area isn't detracting from their flies. Oh, is it? No, it's not. They're just getting damaged in the battle. Oh, hang on. No, it is. All right, let's see if our boys can land. Not sure we'll be able to. We could certainly try. Keep pushing, chaps. It's almost done. All right, unifying with Western Norway's done. Starting to take out Sweden. So we're not done on that side of things. But actually, no. We 1, 2, 3. Oh, we need 11. Oh, God. We could have... Oh. Gonna immediately land, I'd imagine. Pregnant with Chile. I thought we'd have landed... you know, on the actual state itself. And then our boys are traveling to the... What? Did you land or not? Why is there no one here? You landed and then left. There we go. We are a great power. Still missing. Okay, so now we build up. We have 3 years left until we can basically form Scandinavia with Sweden in tow. That's a good idea we didn't do it earlier because... or weren't able to do it earlier because fighting Sweden at the same time as all those guys would have been very tricky. So I enjoy the fact the Russians just let us have southern Finland. Very, very polite of them. I don't incorporate any of these states, even though I could. Because I'm pretty sure I'll incorporate them anyway when we... Sweden? So, our neighbours Great Britain have become known for their ruthless foreign policy. Honestly, yeah. So, British milice must be deterred. Oh, Siam's part of Britain now. That's annoying. Let's finally declare an interest in England itself. Okay, so we have synthetic plants being built over here. You might think, Laith, why are you doing that? You've got dye plantations. Well, the idea is that I would then switch these guys over to silk production with rayon. But unfortunately for me, I thought I had art silk and I do not. So, that was... an error. Britain gets echoes the revolution, indeed. Path to liberalism, sweet. We're rising through the rankings steadily now. Well, we have a larger GDP than most people. Where I was about to be Austria. Still a third of the British GDP, but they're just ridiculous. 16 months left of a truce with Sweden. And after that, we can take them out, and that should give us the power base we need. The Austrians are having a cheeky aristocratic revolt. Again, us being in Mexico really throws me. And if you're wondering, yes, our economy is still based on gold. We get 100k from gold. If we didn't have that, we'd be losing 60k every week. No, wait, we'd be losing 140k every week. What am I talking about? 12 weeks, lads. 12 weeks. We fight the Swede. Now we'll find out what gives out first. The Swedish will to fight, the British Navy, the Danish hegemon, or the amount of space I'm left on my PC for this recording. All right, the USA going after... Oh my God, they're going to conquer parts of Japan. All right, well, there's the USA for you. They have legacy slavery, but Frederick Douglass is on the throne. I say throne. The French looking to conquer the Sinai. Okay, we're gonna puppet because it didn't let me launch a unification play. Just in case that doesn't work, we are going to conquer Scania. I need to pause it for as long as possible to give my boys a chance to actually get where they need to be. There we go, there's the supply. Yeah, our navy's kind of ridiculous. Growing all the time as well, which is good. Iberia wants to enter into a defensive pact. There you go, the Netherlands. France is doing French things, which does mean it looks like the Turks are gonna force them out. Oh right, I was meant to go after the Persian silks. Completely forgot about that. And I've got my my area in New Guinea. Been completely ignoring. Russia's gone. Yeah, it should be quick now. Be done any second now. Form Scandinavia. Wonderful. Does that incorporate these things? No, it doesn't. That is horrible. That's just made my life so much worse. I should not have clicked that button. That's all of these states pretty much entirely incorporated. At least they're in the process of. It's oil and rubber and whales over here, and I'm just not touching it because I don't want to. The French are at war with the British right now. Oh, okay, and they're still using... Yeah, okay, we gotta go. We have to do it now. We're going for it, boys. But frankly, I don't care about the South Cameroon front. I'm banking most of their flotillas will be used elsewhere. We do the Midlands, but that makes us quite undesirable in the eyes of the world. All of our generals are disliked, man. No one likes any of our military personnel. It seems a bit unnecessary for you to mobilize 650 battalions. We're fully mobilizing. Gentlemen, it's time we went home to the British Isles. 7 days. Oh my, this is going to coincide so nicely. We're going to declare war as everything's incorporated. This is how we unify Scandinavia. There we go, chaps. All right, we're going to naval invade it all at the same time. One of those is very much not is very much not appropriate for this, but that's okay. They're in like 3 wars against different major powers across the globe. I'm hoping they are going to be elsewhere. I have 74 garrisoned. I've got so many units just garrisoned. They're not pushing anything. Like, Sub-Saharan Africa is our power base at the end of the day. That's what made this possible. 10 days, lads. 10 days, you launch. All of you at the same time. We're going to raid England. Did we just land uncontested? Did we just land one of them got contested. The other 2 didn't. Okay, we are losing on most of these fronts. The English Navy and the French Navy are both not using ironclads. Yeah, we've been seen off, I'm afraid. What do we do next? That's the issue. I can't land on the bloody island. What do I do? Okay. I guess just launch an island? Maybe? That's sort of what I have right now. I don't really know what else to do. This is going to be kind of anticlimactic. Alright, boys. Get out the long ships. We're going after Ireland. Invading Dublin. We're taking it back. It'll be fine. Look. Oh! Go, boys! Boys, we're going to need you to hold. I know we're a tech up, but come on, just hold. Hold. The other lads will be here soon. I think the British Navy is off raiding us. It's literally the most even thing. Well, I just have to sit and hold on to what we got. Oh, it's actually not far off. We could... no. Christ, his Navy's actually beating mine. He brought his Navy home. I think we got really lucky to land, but that's going to start playing havoc with our supplies. It starts actually supplying our guys. Otherwise, this could be a problem. That's not a great attack, is it? All right, boys, just keep throwing yourselves at them. We're getting there. Come on. They don't push us. Oh, my God. Why did you just leave? Why did you just leave? In our moment of triumph, why would you just leave? They just left. Oh, boys, come on, hold. Hold for a little bit longer. We can do this. I don't want a white peace. Unfortunately, because they've offered a peace, I can't offer a peace. Okay, they'll do it. They'll do it. They'll do it. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Danelaw, or at least, you know, most of the Danelaw has been established. These are actually really valuable provinces, which is nice that I can incorporate, actually, or somewhat incorporate. Ah, well, there we go. The Danes are back in town. The Danes have taken over. Oh, Christ. That was actually a lot of fun. I didn't expect to enjoy that so much. The Denmark into Scandinavia is a really interesting campaign, and Denmark at the start of the game has a lot of interesting stuff to do as well. As you can tell, I ran out of time in terms of my storage of my PC, so there's no face cam. But if you wouldn't mind, in recognition of our efforts, liking this video and subscribing, it'd be much appreciated. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Huge shout out to my Patreons. Most importantly, Redguard76, Lewis Wright, Ryan B, Atreides, Blenderman, Crilly, Ghostwolf, JadeOut52, Sjalmi, Luke, Matthew McHugh, Mike473, Mikey Lewis, Original, ShadowSinger, and Tom. Your support means a lot, guys. Also here, why not watch another video? I mean, it's right there. Just click.